Oh, I need to fix the lights. All right, it's Friday night, and I'm here to talk about some of my favorite things. Lighting is really bad. Is that any better? No. Oh my. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to talk about, this lighting is driving me crazy, is the sweet tea pitcher. It is one of my absolute. Hi, Jenna. Hi, Tracy. Is one of my absolute favorite accessories that Steep Tea has. The lid comes off and it has a fine mesh strainer. And it all comes apart. I'm not going to take it apart now, but you can twist all this all apart and clean it all out. Okay, so before I get into this, I should say okay, so I am going to do some giveaways, but they probably won't be right now. But those of you that comment are going to get in on some draws. I will talk about them as we go, but just keep watching and find out how to win. All right, so back to, I want to do my sweet tea pitcher first because I'm going to do some wine. Yeah, also one of my favorite things to do. And I wasn't a big wine drinker until I started putting tea into it, and then now it's like it's a regular in my weekend drink repertoire. I don't know. Anyway, okay, so sweet tea pitcher, absolute must to have for iced tea. Put all your tea in there. Hi, Marcia. Put all your tea in the bottom. You can steep anything. You can do hot or cold in this, not at the same time. Don't put something really hot in there and then throw in a bunch of ice cubes because you will crack your glass. Just throw one in at an ice cube in at a time, and then it'll cool it down slower so you won't crack your glass. Anyway, okay, so this is how I do my wine. A lot of people have questions about Mercy is waving back at me. A lot of people ask me, like, how do you do your wine? How do you do your wine? Blah, blah, blah. So this is how I do it. I always use my sweet tea pitcher. I'm going to do Lemonicious. This is one I wanted to try last weekend, and I couldn't find it. I found it. So now I'm going to try it this weekend. So I'm going to do this first because I like to leave the wine like a good hour, usually. Half hour is probably okay. Hour is much better. Oh, I love the smell of this tea. So I want to do this first. So by the time I finish this video, my wine will be ready. So I'm going to use three perfect pot spoonfuls of tea into my jug. There we go. All right, that's it. Oh, so good. I love this tea. It's kind of like lemonade, but I think it's just because there's lemon in it, so it's just very lemony. All right, so I got my tea down in the bottom of my jug, and now I'm going to open my wine. Oh. And pour it in. Watch me lose this on the floor now or something. Beat it all up, right? I usually just dumps it all in and it froths right up, so I'm trying to be kind of gentle with it this evening so it doesn't froth right up, so it's still a little fizzy later on. Oh my god, this looks so pretty. I should take a picture. I totally am too. Excuse me a minute while I take a picture because it looks so pretty. And this is this is like my life now, taking pictures of tea. Done. All right, perfect. Okay, so then I put my lid on and I'm done. So there's my tea, my wine. Look, that's a 750 ml bottle of wine. I like using the Yellowtail Moscato too. It's a little bit of a sweeter wine, so it just puts a bit more sweetness onto the tea. Not that the tea needs it, but you know, you're drinking wine, you might as well have really good flavor on it. So this is how this jug looks deceptively small. It fits almost 2 liters. So like that's one bottle of wine. It's not even halfway full, right? You can easily fit 2 bottles of wine in here. I think 2 bottles brings it to about here. So this is it for my wine. Now I let that sit, and oh, look at the hearts. I love the hearts. Oh, I get so distracted. Oh my goodness. Okay. I did see the hearts. I'm not sure who's, I think it's Marcia. No, It's Karen. Karen's putting them on. Oh, I love the little hearts. They're so awesome. People do a live video so you can just see the hearts floating across the screen. It's wicked. It gives you a little high. All right, so that's it for the wine. That's done. I'm going to let that sit for about an hour. I'm going to go pop this in the fridge just so it doesn't get warm on me. And this is probably my, I think if I could only have one thing from Steep Tea, one accessory from Steep Tea, it would have to be this jug. Because you could do hot or cold. All right, just give me a second. All right, so that's my first favorite thing. All right, so the next thing, I just did the kettle. So I'm going to show you a couple more of my favorite things. All right, this is our Breezy. It comes with a little coaster, and I love the color. We used to have just a plain one. I think it was a Bodum one, but now we have our own Steep Tea brand, and it's called the Breezy, and it's got blue on it. So anybody who knows me knows I like dies for blue. So I was super excited when this came out. Okay, sorry, I was just reading the comments. All right, so I love this Breezy. This is great for all kinds of teas. It has a little, oh, it's in there pretty good. It also has a fine mesh infuser. Like this one's like super fine. It's even more fine than what's in the tea press or the sweet tea pitcher. And it snaps down there pretty good. So there's nothing getting by this sucker when you use it. So it's awesome. So snap that in. All right. So I'm going to make Berry Mojito one of my favorite things. It's my favorite green tea. And quite possibly my favorite tea of all. I'm not sure. I hate to commit to like saying that it's a favorite tea. I see Kelly saying I would have thought there would have been way more wine in that jug. That's a bottle, and it's only going to be me drinking it. And if I'm really lucky, I'll drink it all tonight. But you know what? That's that jug. It looks so small, but it can totally fit 2 bottles of wine. It could fit close on 3. All right. Oh wait, no, I'm only going. It was too much. I need the other spoon. These are also some of my favorite things. This one has matcha on it, but I see Tracy said, I love how much you love tea. So these are my, there's also a matcha one, which I also love too. And I take them everywhere with me. I actually have a set at work. I have a set in my little travel bag that Karen gave me that I absolutely love. It's my go-to when I travel. And I have a full set at home. And I have a set at the cabinet. I have them everywhere. I love them. $9, $8, and I think the matcha spoon is $8. They seem expensive, but they're awesome. I don't use anything but these spoons for my tea. All right, so I'm going to use my bubble cup, something else I absolutely love. All right, so before I do all this, everybody who comments on this video, or it does a comment on the video, yeah, and it says, I want a Breezy, it will be entered to win a Breezy. So this is why all you people that are on here right now, you've got the first go at it, because you've got to watch the video to even figure out how to win the Breezy. So as long as you comment, I want a Breezy. I'm not worried about spelling. I don't spell. So you can say like B-R-E-E-Z-Y, B-R-E-A-Z-Y. I don't care. As long as it looks something like I want a Breezy, you're in the draw. Okay, so I'm going to do my berry mojito. I love this nose. It's so good. So I'm using the bubble cup, so that I'm going to take that's 16 ounces. Nice big. Courtney, you got it. Jana, yeah. You'll all be entered. I don't think I'm going to do draw night because I'm going to have to go back and figure it out. But you people are definitely getting in. I love it. This is awesome. All right. So I put my tea in there, two perfect cups, 2 perfect cup spoonfuls, because I'm using my bubble cup, which is 16 ounces. That's 2 cups. All right. So I've got my Breezy, and I boiled my kettle. So I'm going to put in my water. Put this up here out of the way. I was going to have a cup of tea before I had my wine and tea. And look how pretty that is. Isn't that pretty? Marcia says, Paul says he wants one of them big blue things you got there. You got to say it right. And he's got to say it right. Or I don't mind you referring it, but he can't just say the big blue things because you're not going to get those. Maybe you're just talking about my eyes. All right. So 2 minutes on that tea. Somebody comment when it's 2 minutes because I might forget. And then you're going to see how the breezy works. Oh, I love the breezy. Yes, so I'm like piling through my favorite things here. 10 minutes in already. Breezy! I loving all the comments this evening. This is awesome. All right, so 2 minutes on my breezy. I'm going to have my berry mojito, which is one of my favorite teas. Maybe the most favorite tea. Mercy is like, oh my God, timer. Just remind me that I'm down to a minute. I only need another minute. I usually put my timer on, but I didn't. Oh, look, Krista. Oh, see, I love this. I didn't know if anybody was even really watching these videos, but a friend of mine, she says, I want a breezy. Of course, you're in the draw. She said, love the videos. You have inspired me to make a tea latte. I've milk frother for years and didn't know how to use it. See, and I was talking to another friend of mine this evening. I was like, it's a lot easier to explain how to do some of these things on the videos. Okay, I'm so good. So I'm just loving doing the videos. And I keep saying to people, it's like, I have no problem rambling on to myself. Because I'm like looking at myself on the screen, talking away. Now you're commenting and everything, but you know what? I'm still basically talking to myself. Which anybody who knows me really well knows I talk to myself all the time. Tyler actually said to me one time, came out and said, like, who are you talking to? And I was like, nobody. Apparently I was talking to myself out loud. Yeah, so now it looks like I'm not so crazy, because at least I'm making a video. All right, so, okay, we're at 2 minutes. I do not want to ruin my tea. So I have my bubble cup. This is going to, I might need to tip this down a little bit, because you need to see this. I've done these videos before, and it never gets old for me. I love it. So this is how your breezy works. You got your tea in there. It's ready to go. It's all steeped up. It's perfect. And then you lay it on top. And look at that sucker go. Yeah! She fills up. And I always say, I can't remember exactly what I say, but I say something along the lines of the breezy and the bubble cup, the perfect combination, or something like that. I can't remember now exactly how I do it. But, the breezy 16 ounces, the bubble cup is 16 ounces. I mean, how can you go wrong, right? You can't, because look at this. I need a breezy. My brute is brute. That was what the other one was called, but now we have a breezy with a beautiful blue on it. So, yeah, so you don't even need to worry about like overspilling it or anything. Just pop that sucker on top and let her go, and you will have a lovely cup of tea. So I usually just like let it sit there for a minute. This way, just to make sure all the tea comes out. But when you lift it up, there's a little plunger on the bottom, so when you push in, so you lay it on the thing so it comes out. So then when it's down like that, it's all closed off again. But you always have your little trusty coaster that you can lay it on. So for whatever reason, if it's dripping or whatever, it won't, you won't make a mess on your counter. Someone else just commented, said, that's wicked. I need to get on this tea train more. Yes, absolutely you do. Oh, it's a bit hot, but it's awesome. I love my berry mojito. So good. All right. So you've made your tea, and you're like ready to go to work, ready to go on the road, going on a road trip, going out with the kids, going out for a walk. You want to take your tea with you? Of course you do. Are you going to take your bubble cup? I don't think so. I would not suggest that in the least. So it's not a travel cup. And some people say it's really fragile. I've gone years. I've only broken one. And it was just recently. I think it was just before Christmas. I had that thing at work for a couple of years. I couldn't believe I had it that long. It is glass. Anyway, so you want to take your tea with you. What do you think you're going to use? A pop-top tumbler. Oh yeah, I love my pop-top tumbler. This is the first one. I don't know if I should really show you what it's like inside. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, that's a little bit of silver on the bottom because the rest of it is stained in tea. Because I usually just rinse it out, dump more tea in there, and away we go. I don't have the infuser in it. I will go get it. My little bag of infusers over here. All right, so when you get a pop top, it has a little infuser that fits in the bottom, and you put it in there, and this is how you brew your tea. I was doing an online party last year sometime, and I seen somebody say, I was just looking for like different pictures and ideas of stuff to do, and I seen this thing like how to make quick fruit tea or something like that. And I was like, oh, I need to see this. And I seen a picture of the Pop Top, so of course I was looking. So what the missus did, it was ingenious. I cannot believe I never thought to do this. So she put her fruit tea in here. You know, I would probably fill this thing up. This is 16 ounces to your Pop Top. So I would definitely use like 3 teaspoons or like one of the perfect pot spoons for this one. Now, normally I do my fruit tea cold. Takes, you know, anywhere from 10 to 30 minutes, depending on the tea. And it's perfectly fine. The longer you leave it, the better it's going to taste. But I've kind of lost my train of thought. But you know what? Give it 10 or 20 minutes. I do it all the time. Drink for lunch is perfect. My tea color do. That's the lavender ice, Judy. I like it. It's all sparkly. Yeah, so, you know, and it's fine. It takes like 20 minutes, 10, 20 minutes. Sometimes 30. Some of them take longer. But anyway, either way, it doesn't take that long. But she was like, you do your fruit tea in like 10 minutes. I was like, or 5 minutes. So she puts her fruit tea in here. She adds in, I think it's like a half a cup to a cup of hot water. Closes the sucker up. Turns it upside down. And lets it sit for 5 minutes. And that's your fruit tea steeped. In hot water, it takes like 5 minutes. So then she opens it up after 5 minutes. You can leave your fruit tea in there. You can take it out. I find it kind of gets in the way when you're drinking, so I usually take it out. Fill it up with ice water. Boom. Your fruit tea in like 5 minutes. I was like, I cannot believe I never thought to turn this thing upside down when I was steeping it. Because this thing is awesome. It doesn't leak as long, but I do check it because there is a little ring in here. This plastic ring can pop out or it just gets dislodged. So you got to make sure that's in there. But I usually just put it on and turn it upside down. And you just give it a minute. You'll see tea bubbling up through here if the seal's not good. If you turn it up and you don't see anything after about, definitely after a minute, you're fine. And this has a lock on it. So it won't pop open in your bag. So I literally take this and make sure the lock's in it, make sure it don't leak, and throw it in my bag. Like, fire it in there. Like a missile. Woo! All right, so, and then when you want to open it, you just unlock it, and this one's old and kind of dirty, so it doesn't pop like the new one does. But when they're new, when you have hot tea in there, it pops right up. It's awesome. I love it. It's the little things, right? Courtney, she said, I agree. I love the Pop Top tumbler. It doesn't leak at all. No, it's awesome. And aside from not leaking and being awesome and loving the color, there's several colors available. And if our party, I can't remember what the sales need to be, but I will totally be giving away one of these if some more people put some orders in. It'll keep your tea hot for easily 4 to 6 hours. And that's piping hot. I went on a road trip with a few girlfriends of mine. And I made my tea about 12 o'clock. And we went around and picked everybody up. And I had it in the car and I had it open just like this. Because I knew it was going to be hot. So I already knew. And anytime anybody buys a Pop Top, I say you need to. It'll keep your tea hot, so don't go drinking out of the spout right away. If you make your tea, don't go try and drink out of it. You'll burn them out off yourself. And I don't know how many of them come back to me and say, I didn't listen to you. I didn't believe you. It's like, you burnt your mouth, didn't you? Yeah, I did. Because it will keep it really hot. So I had it open in the car like this. 4 o'clock, I went to drink it, and it was still too hot to drink out of the spout with the top open like that. So closed like this, easily. They say 8 hours. And I don't know if I've ever had tea in this for 8 hours and not been able to drink it. I usually drink it long before then. Because I'll get desperate and I'll just open the top and drink out of it like that. But Pop Top, love the Pop Top. And I will be giving away a Pop Top if we reach the sales. I can't remember what the numbers are, but if you go, I did a post about all the giveaways and where sales need to be. I know a couple people have gotten in touch with me this evening about some more orders. So we've definitely gone over 200, so I'll be doing another draw. But we need to get more because I want to give away more stuff. So anybody that's just tuning in recently, you need to watch again because there's something you need to, or maybe even just read the comments because there is a giveaway for a Breezy. All right. So I think that's my favorite things. I love the tea tins too. They're awesome. They keep your tea really fresh. I've had some teas in these for, well, actually probably close on 2 years. And they're still good to go because I If anybody's been following my page, or like, I think Instagram was probably the last time I'd seen it. I have like a full counter. You can kind of see them over there. Full counter of tea tins. They stretch right across the wall. I think it's close on, it's definitely 3 dozen I think I got over there. It's a lot. So, I mean, that's a lot of tea to go through. So it takes a while. All right. So I don't think I told my other giveaways. So there was lots of talk, it was maybe yesterday or the day before, about fruities. So I have 400-gram bags of some of my favorite fruities that I'm going to give away. And all you have to do to get in on this draw is comment. That's it. You know, Breezy's a little bit more difficult because you got to say the right thing. But this one, as long as you comment, you're watching the video and you comment. If you say you love me, maybe you'll get 2. If you say you love the videos, maybe you'll get 2 votes. I don't know. We'll see. But so I've got Jenna Cherry Jubilee. And this is a JDRF tea, which I absolutely love, because $1 from every one of these bags that is sold goes to JDRF. JDRF loves our fruit teas because it's something that kids with diabetes can drink, because there's no added sugar. The only sugar that is in it is whatever's in the actual fruit, and there's a light dusting on the dried fruit itself, but it's just so the fruit don't stick together. It's minimal. Like they don't count it in the, well, there's not even any calories in this because you don't actually eat it, but they don't count it in the nutritional information because there's such a small amount. So Jenna Cherry, this one, 10 minutes easily, and you get your cold fruit tea. I do it all the time for work. It's really good. It's really strong. It kind of smells, it smells really, really cherry. Sorry, I'm just reading the comments again. So Courtney, I think you're just trying to get some, she's buttering me up to get some more votes for some tea. Okay, so my next one is Mango Daiquiri. I absolutely love this tea. But this is one of these teas that I think it needs like an overnight steep. It definitely needs a couple hours. So I usually do if I'm doing this one at work, I probably would do it the night before, to be honest with you. And this is because I know I've had some people say like, how long do you do your fruit teas? People say them overnight, and I'm like, they're all foolish, they're all correct. There's no need to do your fruit tea overnight. You know, half hour is usually more than enough to get a good flavor out of your tea. Except this one, unless you do it hot and then chill it down. So this one I would definitely do at least a few hours. Overnight would be preferable. A lot of times I'll just do this one in the jug. I'll throw it in after supper, and then, like, you know, next day I'll either fill it up, take it to work with me, or just drink it at home. So that's another one of my favorite fruit teas. Magical Mango. We were talking about this one too. I love this one, hot or cold. This is my one of my go-tos for wine. This was one of the first ones that I really like for wine. But if I'm not putting it in wine, I really like it as a hot cup of tea. But a friend of mine, Susan, she likes it hot or cold. She'll do it either way. She don't care. But she makes a jug of this and keeps it in her fridge. No sugar added, just throws in some ice water and lets it sit. This one, you know, same thing, half hour, you're good to go. All right, and one of my other favorite teas, my other favorite fruit teas, is Wild Tropical Punch. This is another one that I like hot or cold, and I may love it. Again, it's almost like, it's like the counterpart to Magical Mango. I love it in the wine, and also, if it's not in wine, I prefer it as a hot cup of tea. It's kind of sweet when you brew it hot, so I just love it. So I'm going to give away those 4. That's 400-gram bags of tea, and all you got to do is comment. And for that one, I'll leave that open until tomorrow night. I'll do that draw after tomorrow night, just so give people a chance to go and watch this video again. But for the breezy one, that's got to happen tonight. When the video's over, if you haven't commented what you need to comment, oh, I better say it again. So if you don't, you need to say, for any of those that just tuned in recently, you need to say, I want a breezy, if you want a breezy. Because I'm going to give one of these away, but I'm only going to... sorry, I'm reading the comments again. Oh, right, Kelly. Kelly Bell this time. She says, love fruit iced tea. It is awesome. I love it. I drink it every day. It needs a little something here. Kelly Foss was saying that she needs some of these earrings. These are little teapots. Or kettles, really. These are kettles. They look like old-fashioned kettles. I met a friend of mine. She's a friend now. At a craft fair. She wasn't a friend at the time. It just happened to be next door, and we chatted all day long. And anyway, so I'm after, and I said, "Do you have any tea?" She does jewelry, Bedazzled. It's Heather Fudge. She does awesome jewelry. And I said, "Do you have any teapots?" And so she did have a pair of teapots, and I bought them, but I'm not even sure where they are now because I have better ones. Ooh, that little thumbs up. Wicked. Somebody's liking it. Anyway, so then we were in touch. We were at another couple craft fairs together, and I have these blue ones. They're teapots, but there's a blue bead in the middle. I think I paid like $20 for them. And actually, when Tanya and Victoria were here for the look at the hearts. Oh, I love the hearts. For the tea tour there this fall, but that's what we gave them, was a pair of those earrings each, and we put we had her put labradorite for the jewel in the middle, or for the bead in the middle. They were gorgeous, but I really like the teal, and I wear them at every party, every event I do. These ones, they're a little bit. Heather actually gave me these for Christmas. I was so excited. She showed me the picture of them, and she was like, "What do you think of these?" I was like, "I think you need to put them aside for me." And she was like, "I was actually going to give them to you for Christmas." So I was like, "Yeah, do that. I'll take that." So I gave her a tea lover's teacup. I think that's more than an even swap. So yeah, Kelly, I can probably get you a pair of these earrings, or at least I can put you in touch with Heather, and she can help you out. I don't know how many she might. I don't know if she have any more of these, but I'm sure she can get them again. All right. So I've been talking for 27 minutes now. Is there anything else anybody wants me to talk about? Oh, Courtney says, "Do you steep Berry Mania overnight?" No way. Berry Mania is another one of those ones, like 10 minutes. And it's good to go. Like, it's almost like you put the water in on the Berry Mania, you can see the flavor just bursting out of it. Same thing, especially when you do it with 7-Up. Oh my God, like half hour tops, and you're good to go with that. I mean, you certainly can leave it in overnight, and I have, just because I use my sweet tea pitcher again, and I throw all my tea in there, and I just throw it in the fridge, and I leave the tea in then until the jug is gone, and I go do some more. So, yeah, so you can steep it overnight, but really, a half hour is more than enough for Berry Mania. I'm nodding on the phone. Courtney, she said, "Okay, thanks." I'm nodding at the phone here. I know it's really hard. It feels like you're going back and forth, but I'm just talking to myself, really. All right. I don't know if Karen Rowe, I don't know if she has any more of these, but I can put you guys in touch with her and see if she does, because they're awesome. They're really light too. They're hollow. Can't really see, but they're hollow, so they're super light. Like, so I've had these in all day, and I barely notice them that they're there, other than they bang off me a little bit. All right, so let's see. So I'm going to give away some tea. All you got to do is comment. I'm going to give away a Breezy. For those of you that tuned in later, I did do a demo on the Breezy. Feel free to watch the video again and see how this Breezy thing works. And I went through some of my favorite things. And if you want a Breezy, say, "I want a Breezy," and I will do a draw out from everyone that comments, "I want a Breezy," and I'll pick one of you guys. I'll do like my spreadsheet with my I think, look, happy faces and all kinds of stuff coming up. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I could watch this all night. This is so wicked. Oh, fun. So does anybody else have any questions or want to tell us about some of your favorite things? I'm sure there's more things that I love a lot of steep tea here, but those are my big ones. Pop top tumblers, the sweet tea pitcher, the spoons, free tea. People think these spoons are overpriced. I don't think so. They're really heavy. They're high quality, and I don't know what it is about these scooping out the tea. It's better than any spoon I've ever used. Like, because I've used some. She found the buttons. I keep getting sidetracked. Oh, the tea sacks. Yes, the tea sacks. Oh my God, I can't believe. I will go get them. I keep a pack open all the time. This is something else I have everywhere. I love the tea sacks. I use them for my fruit tea. If anybody's seen some of my posts earlier the week about fruit tea at work, I have a full box of these at work that I do. Put my tea in there, tie this in a knot, throw it in my tumbler, add in ice water, and then we're good to go. And I love using these for anything that's going to be with floaties. The berry mojito is quite fine. And I find you get a lot of floaties with most of the infusers. So I usually use either the breezy or a tea sack. Any rooibos, whatever rooibos it is, they're all really fine. I use a tea sack with those. Or the breezy. Sleepy chai. Sleepy chai is a daily rooibos tea. The spoons are part of a tea making experience. Absolutely. Oh yes, and the tea sacks, you can totally use these in the pot. These are a good size. You can do, I'll use these in the big Mod Pot. That's it's about 5 cups, so you can easily use one of these to do your pot of tea too. All right, anything else? Let's see, rooibos. I'm just reading the thing. Kelly says the frother. Yes, I do love the frother as well, and the tea press. But it's not the sweet tea pitcher, the pop top, the breezy, the spoons, my bubble cup. They probably rank a bit higher, but it's only because I use them a bit more, right? Oh, look, Kelly, she says, I put fruit tea in the sacks and poke it in a 2-liter. Absolutely. And tie it up first, yeah. Just like I do with my tumbler at work. Just tie it off and throw it in there. I tried it one day. I was like, I wonder, can I just throw in, like, how big of a mess it would be if I just threw my tea in the tumbler and didn't put it in a sack and just had it in there, and it looked super pretty. And I had ice water in there, and it was a small, like, little cubey ice, so it was all mixed up and it was floating around. It looked wicked, but... yes, Kelly Bell, you should get the spoons. I highly recommend them. And this one. And if you get the matcha one is a half a teaspoon. I got sidetracked. Oh, okay, so with the fruit in the tumbler, it looked really pretty. And it was okay. Like, it didn't really sink to the bottom with the ice. So, it's not like I was sucking it up in the straw. But when I went to clean it out, oh, good God, it was a nightmare. Because I was at work, so I didn't want to dump the tea down the sink and whatever, and there was ice in there and whatever. And I was like, okay, none of this, tea sack from now on. Good when you have company. I guess that's about the tea sacks, because then you can do a bunch of dozen different ones. Okay, so the spoons. So this is roughly a tablespoon. This one is roughly a teaspoon. So this is the perfect pot. This is the perfect cup. I'll go get the matcha one. The matcha one is about a half a teaspoon, which is what I usually say the recommended dose of matcha is half a teaspoon. But I guess I should say the recommended serving, but I have too much fun saying dose. So, and this, oh, no, that's my other one. So this is the little matcha one. So these are the 3 spoons, roughly half teaspoon, teaspoon, and a tablespoon. And believe me, I've used regular measuring spoons for the tea. These are better. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm just... I got sidetracked. I looked at the comments. And Kelly Foss said, these are a few of my favorite things. And then she said, the fun video starts when you drink the bottle of wine first. That is true. I won't stay on that long to drink the wine. Maybe I'll do a little one later on. Probably not. That won't be fun for me. Maybe it would. I don't know. Anyway, so this is the little bag that Karen Rowe got me. And it has a pocket on this side. So this is the one that I take traveling everywhere. And I have, this is something we used to carry. It's, geez, I can't even remember the name of it. Mercia? What was this called? Oh my God, I can't believe. It was a collapsible. Oh my God. The Tuffy. I love the Tuffy because it was collapsible and stuff. And so I usually take it with me just to have another infuser. And I have some tea sacks in here, a little baggie of tea sacks. I have my spoons, and then I have a selection of teas, the little 25-gram bag teas. I get a collection. The make, and then some matcha too. The make your own tea collection, I love it because it's perfect for traveling. And then you can pick out what teas you want to put into it. You can pick 6 teas, and you get you pick out your 6 teas from 20 on the page, and then turfy, stuffy. Mercy's trying to say tuffy. I already had figured out, girl. You're way too late. And I've lost my train of thought again. Oh, the make your own tea collection. Yeah, there's 20 teas available, and you get to pick 6, and it's like $42 plus you get 50 tea sacks. It's a great deal. Just be able to pick the teas that you want to get. It's great for me for when I'm running low on my travel teas that I want to. What looks like a diaphragm? Oh, the tuffy. A little bit, yeah. All right, so I'm up to 35 minutes now, so we're getting a bit long. Although I could sit here and watch all the comments coming in. You guys are fun. Kelly and Mercy are fun to watch. And it's even better when they get stickers on the go. Look at there's somebody. Oh, Jenna, she's laughing at us all. And then the hearts. Oh my God. I don't know what Marcia knows what I'm talking about, but the little hearts, when you guys like, I guess it's like the video or love the video or whatever, these little hearts pop up and they float across the screen like boop, 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 boop. It is wicked and like delights me to no end. It's retarded. And Paul just got his chips. Oh my God. All right. So should I keep going or should we call it a night? Mercy's husband said he said it's better than TV. Yes, I can be quite entertaining, even more so when I'm drunk or drinking. You can see the hearts. Oh, wicked! Or was that you who was doing it? I guess if you do it, you can see them. Oh my God, they're so wicked. I love the little hearts. I could sit here all evening. All right, but back to tea. Any more questions on the tea? You know what? I will come back a little later on because I haven't tried the lemonicious in wine. So I'll, when I'm pouring up my tea, it's going to be late. It'll probably be another half hour or so before I actually go to pour it up. But I'll come on and I'll pour myself up a glass of wine and do some more. Drink the wine. I will drink the wine and I will drink it in front of you guys. I bow to the people. But I'll come on when give it another, well, actually only in about another 20 minutes. I'll do, now Mercia, you know, it doesn't take that much. I'll do in about another 20 minutes, I'll come on and I'll do a little review of lemonicious in Moscato and we'll see how it goes. All right, so that's enough for now because this is getting a bit long for anybody who wants to watch this. To win a breezy, right? Win a breezy. Oh, Betsy, you can't see. I don't know if you can hear. All right, well, I'll give everybody a chance to win the breezy. Just got a comment. We're going streaking. I do have the, Karen just asked if I do I have the spotted mug. Oh, you can hear me. Okay, well, comment that I want a breezy and you could win a breezy. Peer pressure. I totally succumb to it sometimes. Here's the mug. And the thing I love, I have tea left in this one. I have femininity in this one. This infuser is really good with rooibos too. This is the on the spot mug. And then, so this is the infuser that goes with it. I've got tea into it, so it's dried out a bit. You can see the holes are really small. I do herbals and rooibos in this one so far, and not a whole lot of floaties. Betsy, of course I want a breezy cheese. And then it comes with this pretty little coaster then to lay your thing on. I believe these are $25 and they're worth it just for the infuser, but the mug is a good size too. It's about, I think it's between 8 and 10 ounces. It's a good size mug. And then the infuser is kick ass. I love the infuser. And then I just love the shiny. It's almost like a mirror. Oh, it is totally like a mirror. You can look, see, you can totally see yourself. Do some freaky, like mirror on mirror thing. Woo. All right. Okay. Any more questions before I go? Betsy says, is lemonicious good as an iced tea? Yes, absolutely. It's kind of like lemonade. Okay, I see people, I want that too. Oh, I need one of those. That's the on the spot mug. Or I think it's, spot? On spot? Exclamation point mug. There. I'm telling you, $25. Totally worth it just for the infuser. And this infuser with the shape of it, the way it comes down like this, fits in almost every other mug. Like it'll fit in the tea lovers. Hang on. Tea lovers. Boom. No problem. Look, and it fits in there like perfectly. It's awesome. Might be a little bit hard to get out when it's hot, but it's awesome. This is one of my favorite things too. I didn't kind of touch on the stuff that I did in the latte video, but I would not be able to live without this mug. And Marcia, as usually not listen to me, she's like, really? You like that cup? This was a while ago. And I was like, oh my God, how do you not love the tea lovers cup? I was like, it's the best thing ever. I love the double wall, because when you have tea in it, you can see. Anybody who watched the latte video can see how cool it was. And then it's just so, it fits in your hand so nice. It gets a little warm when you have hot tea in there. Not like super hot, but it's toasty in your hands. It's cozy. It's good to drink out of. It's nice to drink. I love it. I love it. And she was like, I don't know. I don't know if I don't like it, blah, blah, blah. And, anyway, she eventually tried one, and she gave it another shot, and she was like, yeah, there, see, Mercia says, I never take your advice at first. She eventually watched tried the cup and loved it. And she was like, oh my God, you're right. It's such a good cup. I'm like, oh, why don't you listen to me? Why don't you listen to me? Judy says, I have to watch your latte video. Yep. Yes, Mercia, you really should know better. You should. I get mad. I'm going to holler at the mom face and start yelling. Get really loud. Do my mascara. Did I miss something? You want another video? Hey, Kelly Bell? I need to understand what you're saying. I should do my mascara because this is not good. I didn't put it on today. But I use the Unique mascara. Oh my God, it is the best stuff ever. Lashes galore when you use it. I don't do an event or a tea party without my Unique mascara. It's awesome. All right. So if I keep this up, I'm going to be here till I drink my wine. And nobody needs that. I'll come back on when I go to drink wine. All right. So before I go, anything else before I go? And just think, I'll be back in like 20 minutes. Oh no, mom face. That's right. Git. That's what it says. Tells them to boot her. Sometimes I don't even need to say anything. Just the finger pointing and the face. And they goes running. And I does like the really deep, like demonic voice too sometimes. They really runs for that one. Oh, I got it. Do your mascara in the, yeah. A little slow here this evening. It's been a long day. I got it now. Do my mascara in the, yes, absolutely. That's perfect. Look, double duty. It'll be perfect. Mercia's packing up for her market tomorrow. Yes, Mercia's doing a fair down in Torbay tomorrow. I can't remember where it's to, but you can go check out Mercia's page. She shared it. I believe I shared it too. She's got a fair down there. But I want everybody to order on my party because I am donating all my commission on this party to Make-A-Wish in honor of Conor McGrath, who passed away this week. I've said this a dozen times, but I knew the family. I knew his grandmother better than any of the rest of them. I knew Kim too, but I see his grandmother more. And anyway, so yesterday was it was a lot of posts, and it was just kind of hit me. I need to do something. So I'm giving away all my commission, which is 25% on every order, to the Make-A-Wish Foundation in honor of Connor. So not only with every order you place do you get a chance to win some kick-ass prizes, because I will give it all away. I have no problem. I just need the orders. And so on top of me giving away all these prizes, 25% of your order before shipping and taxes will be going to Make-A-Wish Foundation. Oh, at the Kinsman Center. That's where Mercia is tomorrow. All right, okay, so I'm like 44 minutes now. All right, now I'm going to go. And, oh, somebody's crying. Why are you crying? Who was crying? And I'm waiting for somebody to reply and let me know who was crying. I wonder, is there a delay on this from when I say it to when you see it? Because, you know, you're not replying to me instantly, so. Okay, anyway, never mind. All right, I'm going to be back in like 20 minutes with the wine. And I'll do a review on it and see how it is. Okay, I'm going to go finish my berry mojito before it gets really cold. And this was a lot of fun. I really enjoy doing these videos, so there'll be more Not just on the events, but like I'll probably do them on my regular page. Oh yes, Jill, wine. You got to tune in later, and you need to comment. I want a breezy. Breezy, if you want a breezy. I'm going to give one away, but you just need to comment. I want a breezy. I forget now what I was saying. Oh my god, I need to drink my tea, and then my wine should be ready, and I'll come back and do. Oh, there's a delay. Okay, yeah, I thought there might be. It's not instantly. Okay, so yes, I'm gonna go and finish my tea and clean up the mess I got here on the table, and I'll be back in about 15 or 20 minutes, and I'll do my review on the wine. All right, remember, I want a breezy. Comment, 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 and anybody who comments, just to remind everybody, I've got 4 bags of some of my favorite teas, fruit teas, to give away. All you gotta do is comment. So 4 lucky people will go home. You can't win twice. So when I put your name in my spreadsheet, if when you win, you're out, and somebody else. So 4 different people will go home. Will go home with bags. No order necessary. How awesome is that? Okay, I really gotta go because next thing you know, I'll be drinking the wine. But I will be back to drink the wine. All right. See you soon.